Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers. We're on planet Venus, and this is episode 43. So the greenhouse is all harvested. Now, one thing I want to do, so you see, I've got the flooring back on this level here because what I want to do here is rip up all these roofs because it'll be much easier to set up a Larry system if I have access to all of this. I can do all the grow light and cabling and stuff more easily, and I think all this walling here, I'm going to have logic and stuff on it. So if I rip up all of this, it'll make it, yeah, it'll go flawlessly, ideally. Okay, so here we go, and I'll actually take these plastic and walls with me, because we need them. Okay, getting there. And that one. So all this stuff here just gets ripped up. Okay, 19, that's not all of them. Okay, yeah, there, and there, and there. And there we go, 24 and 50. Am I missing one? Have I missed one? I've missed one somewhere. Or did I start with 2 extra plastic? No, there it is. Okay, I'll take these with me. I'll use them outside. And now that all this is cleared out, it'll be easier for me to set everything up. I don't think it's going to go like this. I think this end one's going to get chopped off. And I think I'll have one down the back here instead. So I could just chop them all up, or I could wriggle this around like this. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I know how I'm going to set this up. Do I have any more pipes? Okay, and yeah, let's do this. And what I'm going to do actually is have it go around in a weird circular, well not circular, looping path. So I'm going to basically have every second one is going to be a set of hydroponic trays. It's going to be a normal pipe there and one like this. Yeah, and the trays are all going to go down there. And like so. And I think we want 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to have our system set up like this. But right now, I'm not setting it up. We can't set it up because we have a bit of a centrifuge problem. Our current centrifuge system is unable to deal with the biomass that we have, let alone the biomass of a Larry constantly sending biomass through. So I'll just get these down for now, and we'll come back and revisit this afterwards. I've just got stuff everywhere. I also want to paint these railings green, actually. So yeah, all these are going to be used out here as well. Pipes. I've got a ton of pipes here. Too many pipes. Okay, and and yeah. Oh, actually, I need to complete the pipes, don't I? What is that? Logic. Okay, 6 IOs. I've worked out I need like 12 IOs and what is it? 22 processors, and I think 3 memories I can do it with. But we'll see. We'll get there. Okay, let's just get all these down. And oh, and there's the missing one right there. Okay, now pipes, and let's just get them all connected to the water. And I have to get some grow lights in here. Might be easier to set it up before I put the plants in place. I'm not sure. Well, actually, it probably will be. These things will be in the way. Okay, there we go. So I've expanded all that out. This is the way I want it. But we'll come back and revisit this later. We've got other stuff that we need to do. Okay, are these things seeded yet? No. What about that one? No. Okay. Food. Oh, no, there's no food in there. Food here. Oh, we've finished with this can. You can go sit in there. Let's start on a new can. Canned French fries. I don't need water. That's okay. Okay, so let's put our suit back on. Let's get out of here. And we've got some seeds here for me to put in my lockers as storage in case something bad happens to my greenhouse. And let's open this up and yep, chuck that in there. And oopsies. Okay, I've maxed my tomatoes. Do I? 10, 10, 10. I need 1 corn seed and what about, yeah, and 1 cocoa seed. And I don't need this. This can go back in the greenhouse. And there we go. Okay, so we've got a bit of stuff here. We've got some walls and plastic. We've got 2 wind turbines to put up. Active vent, passive vent. Oh, speaking of passive vents, after the last storm, we haven't actually checked to see if that pass-through works or not. So we need to go and do that as well. But yeah, the big issue we have here is this thing. Our recycler is full, basically. It can't really handle any more biomass. This thing is just too slow. We need a couple more of these things. And what I'm going to do is put them underneath, I think. And we just got to figure out where we're going to the wall to. Okay, so this thing sticks out the other side. I think we'll all go all the way to the end here, and we'll create a new section underneath this floor for, yeah, and build in that section there. I should probably flat wall these things as well. Yeah, it's a pain, it's a pain. Yeah, might not be any need. Okay, what have we got? We got 1 plastic there, and 3 sheets. I'll just leave them there. Let's do this, and yeah, and another 50 plastic sheets. Okay, that's good enough. I've also got a trader out there. We have to see what this trader has got for us. And, oh, I want that rubbish collection. I really do. I'm not allowed to buy it. It's against our rules. 3 egg cartons, the cheap eggs as well. Beautiful. There's another 18 eggs. We'll buy those. What can we sell him? Soy and wheat. Well, we got excess of those, so we can sell those to him. We can also make a consumables package. I don't think it's a need. We've got 1,000 credits. We're fine. I'll get the eggs last. First thing I want to do is get up here, and yeah, we've got 2 wind turbines to chuck down somewhere. Here they are. Let's go ahead and do this and get those frames ripped up and put the flooring in place. Oh, nothing happened then. Okay. Okay, grab that, chuck those in there, and we'll do this as well. And oh, whoopsies. Okay, cool. And I don't know, we'll keep putting these in place, I guess. This is a walkway up here that we're going to be, it's going to be part of our base. And we've got 1 more left. Well, I don't know, we're going to have entrances here, I think, with an airlock and then an entrance out onto these platforms there. So I do need more of these things. Okay, we have to check these solar panels because we don't know if that pass-through protects them or not. I assume it does, but we'll see in a second. And, oh, look at that. Health 63, health 59. No, the pass-through does not protect. But, oh, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. This is fine. So these ones are protected. These ones are fine. So having pipe vent works, but pass-through does not work. Okay, interesting to know that. So what we'll do is we'll rip these up, put them down, and we'll replace that pass-through with 2 vents and a pipe. Oh, I need that passive vent for evacuating out my new section that I'm going to make. I need to go make another vent. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's rip these up. Oh, didn't work. Let's just put these in place as we go. And they'll just immediately swing into place, I think. Okay, cool. Okay, and well, we'll get a few more of these in place first. But as for this pass-through vent, it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't do what we wanted it to do. What we needed to do was have 1 there and 1 there. Oh no, we want it on the other side. What am I thinking? Okay, well, we want to put that there, and we have to go around and put it on the other side. And we've got one of these as well. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get these things back up, because it is the middle of the day. We want that lovely power coming in. And there we go. And well, let's just check to make sure. 80% efficiency, is that because I'm standing in the way? Why are they only 80%? That's 99%. That's 80%. I got a feeling it's because I'm standing in the way. If I... 79? 80? What's wrong with these things? That's 99. They're... 79, 79, 79. All my solar panels are at 79%. There's something not right here. I need to go check the logic on these things, because they're only producing 80% power, not 99%. One of them is fine, the others aren't. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. I got a feeling it's because I'm standing in the way, but it shouldn't have done that. What about these things? 99%. That one's fine. Yeah, this one here, 79%. Why? Why? That's 99%. Oh, but if I stand in the way, that is weird. That is weird. Now it's 79%. I think it's because I was standing in the way. It's still only 80%. I don't know why it's 80%. What about this one? That's 99%. Yeah, I think it's me. I think there's something wonky happening with me standing nearby the solar panels. It's blocking them to some extent. Okay, anyway, all done. Waste tank caution, we can switch it up. I'll check the logic on them anyway. I might reset the logic. Okay, now what we want to do... Oh, passive vent. Yeah. So, yeah, so this system here, with 2 passive vents and a pipe, protects them. Why is this not connecting? Oh, yeah, it goes on this side. There we go. So that protects them. The 2 pipes and the passive vent. 2 passive vents and a pipe protects them. 1 passive vent as a pass-through doesn't. Important information. Okay, now what we want to do is get under here. And we want to figure out what we're going to do with this. Okay, so out here we want to... we wanted to go one further. So along there. And what we'll do is we'll go down 2 floors like this. And we'll evacuate out a whole section down there. Yeah, we'll do this. There we go. So the elevator, that's the elevator there. And of course we want to do the other side as well. Now I could put frames underneath here. That's doable, frames. I can't put a frame here though, because that's an elevator line. I don't know, let's just do walls. And plastic them all up. And there we go. So there's a whole section that we can use. Let's just combine those with there. And yeah, we'll put walls there and there. We'll have to fill this frame in here. This is supposed to be where I'm putting my water. My H2 combustors are supposed to go on these frames here. So I kind of want to leave these as frames, to be honest. Okay, so I'm a bit... Yeah, I want to go frame. I want to do that, which means I don't need these 2 walls here. Okay, and what we're going to need is steel sheets to build those frames. And we need to have a passive vent as well. And I'll put one there, put one there. Okay, and plastic. Lots of plastic, okay. I think I'm almost out of silicon actually, so I'm going to need to go get more silicon. I don't know, we'll put one there as well. Jetpack low, yeah, I need to deal with that. Oh, there's a line right there. We can put our passive vent through there. Oh, we need to do all of these as well. Jetpackers.
Jetpack critical.
Jetpack's a problem. Let's deal with that problem first. Do I have any sheets in here? Yes, good. And these frames and these sheets, I realized I started walling the underneath of this thing, but I actually want to change this thing. I want to put in the glowing lines as well to make it interesting, make it look better, look nicer. So I've got to rip up what I've done there, and I've got to put frames underneath so I can redo that thing. What am I doing? I'm going to end up blowing up my canister if I'm not careful. 15, 16, close enough. Okay, and let's keep going with this. And okay, let me under. And oh, well, I'm going to get in here. If it's going to let me. It's not going to let me. It is going to let me. Don't have to jetpack anymore. Get all these done. Okay, and yeah, we'll just use this cable line here. We'll just pull off of that to get our active vent in place, and we'll shove it. I don't know. Yeah, like that was fine. And we just need to get the passive vent in here. And yeah, I don't know. We can send this cable out here, and fine. Well, I could borrow. Oh no, I'm not going to borrow. There might be a storm coming at some point, so I was about to say I could borrow a passive vent from my solar array, but no, we're not going to do that. And health low, really? That's annoying. Okay, there we go. We can chuck the passive vent there. We can evacuate this whole section out, but we have to go ahead and weld these things first. So I'll just stand right back. Okay, cool. And there we go. So this whole section's almost done. We just have to get the passive vent, plastic glass wall, and we're done with that. As for these things here, this is actually where I want to set. This is actually where I want to set up my H2 combustor system. So I might be thinking, I don't know. Do I want to have a doorway in there? Maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll deal with that later. That's still a way away from me needing to complete that. Now, as for this, yeah. So I started underwalling the undersides of these, but I realized I can't rip up these landing pads and put them back down again to make the system the way I wanted. So I actually want to rip these up and put frames underneath them. I guess I don't need all of them, do I? I'm wasting my time here. This is some of them I want, others I don't want. So this one here I think needs to be ripped up. And yeah. Okay. And that one there as well. So what I'm going to do is have a diagonal line that yeah, goes to the middle. And I'll do the same on the other side, and I'll have a straight line that goes down like that. You'll understand when I start putting things down. But basically, we're going to have to put a frame there, and there, and there. And I want another one line going down like this. And yeah, that's the corner. So we go there, and there, and there. Have a straight line along here like this. And, oh, where's the middle? There we go. There, there, there. And straight line down the middle. Lastly, this one, or is it last? No.
Waste tank critical.
Whoa.
Temperature high.
I gotta pay more attention to the warnings. My sound is not up very high. Okay, just Okay, so I'm going to be ripping up all those frames, all those landing pads underneath those frames, and I'll be replacing them with some actual proper lines. Did I damage my lungs at all? Mood, health, water, no, we're fine. I want to use that pill anyway because I'm sitting at 100% health. Like my health doesn't disappear, the health bar, it stays at 100%. Okay, and we can get a bit of work done out here. Well, actually, before I do any of this, I was just thinking, I'm going to want to rip up all these things as well and replace them with walls. Yeah, so I've actually got a lot of work to do here. Uh-huh. Let's grab these, replace them with walls. And we're going to go all the way out to here. Oh, maybe we're going to go the whole way. No, we're not. What we'll do is we'll fill those frames in, I think, and we'll just go out as far as here. So let's not hurt ourselves. Okay, that's good. And these ones here, I think, need to be double welded as well. And this is supposed to be a walkway down here. So me putting walls along there doesn't make any sense. So we'll just grab all those right now. There we go. Okay, getting there, getting there. Oh, frames are a problem. That's fine. I want to grab all of these and replace them with underneath walls. We can get rid of that dirt later. And yeah, so we'll just do that. We can put proper flat walls down here afterwards, which is what I'm going to do. Just to make the ground even. But let's just get these in place. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And we want to basically put frames here. And there. And there. And there. And now, am I going to have a walkway going all the way around the other side? I think I am. I could just use walls. It's okay. We'll do these though. Let's just single weld these for now, so I don't risk killing myself. And there we go. I should really look around to see if there's any easy silicon to get, but I don't know. I'll mine between episodes. You don't need to watch me mining. There's plenty of other things we need to do. Okay, and yeah, what we want to do here is go down like this. I think I might plastic the bottom ones, because I might forget otherwise. We don't need to plastic the rest. But if I put one through the dirt like this, I want to plastic it. And put one down in there. Plastic it. Put one there. I don't think I need to put one underneath it and plastic it. That's fine. What am I doing with this one here? I think I'll rip it up actually. Yep. And that can go towards us creating a better system. Is this... yeah, that goes all the way down. How far apart do I want to space these things? I'm going to have basically a support line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. We'll go every 5 or so. Something like that will do. I think that'll work out quite nicely. I think the last one will end up right here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll make it look nice. It's not really a priority right now. Just want to complete this section here. Get as much of it in place as I can. And yeah, I'm going to need some plastic for these ones. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We'll plastic the bottom ones at the very least. Should I put one under there? Probably should, just
Health critical.
to be safe. There we go.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Well, that's okay, actually. I've got a whole nother waste tank here, and I've got more in my locker as well. We're at 23% health. There we go. So, lots of work to do here. I got to save a bit of time up my sleeve, though, to get to buy those eggs. Okay, and of course, now we need to, well, just thinking, how is this going to work? We'll put them there and there, there and there. Grab more walls. One there and there. And what we'll do is we'll swing this out like this. And I want to get some plastic before I put them under the ground. Okay, we're making progress. We've got tons of plastic here. This is what it's for. And tons more walls as well. But I'm running out of life. That's the thing that's concerning me most right now, the lack of life. Okay, oh, 14. There we go. Uh-huh. Okay, and yeah, you know what? Let's just go crazy. I don't need it to be, yeah, just thinking, I don't need it to be like this. I don't have to be that ambitious. Later on I will fill those in, but right now I just want to save the resources and get some systems working. Uh-huh. There we go. And one there. I didn't put one under here, did I? Do I need one? It looks pretty good, actually. I probably don't need one. So probably all good. Okay, and there, there. I don't really need to do all of this either. It's okay, we're almost there, so... the elevator comes down here, doesn't it? Right there. So maybe I should extend this out a bit. Okay, we're at 10% health. I'm going to have to abandon this idea. Not abandon it, but we'll figure out. Yeah, I'll figure out what to do with that later. Let's get our eggs and get out of here. Okay. Give me my eggs. 1, 2, 3. 3 egg cartons. There we go. Don't depart. We're going to sell wheat and soy to him. I think it was 25 soy. Can't remember how much wheat it was. And cool. We got a vacuum. That's good. Let's grab the eggs. Vend. Pick up. Oh. Vend. Vend. Let's throw some plastic on the ground somewhere. Oh, we should just throw all this on the ground. I should have put it back in my locker afterwards. I'm at 4% health. I really do need to get inside the greenhouse. Okay, cool. We got our eggs. Let's go. And blah, and open. Get these out of here. Grab some food. Grab some water. There we go. And I don't know, about 75% is probably fine. That's good. And we've got that. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's get our eggs refrigerated. We'll shove them in the machine later on. There we go. Cool. And here's a tomato seed. We're going to need all these switchgrass seeds to plant all our switchgrass down there. I also need, I think, one more grow light, I believe. I know normally I only have 3. I'm actually going to have 4 instead for our Larry system. Okay, and tomato seed, pumpkin seed, switchgrass. I've got lots of switchgrass here. These guys are almost ready. How's our pumpkins looking? Not seeding, not seeding, not seeding, seeding. And put this seed in with rest. And how many pumpkins do I have? Okay, that makes 11. I shoved a whole pile of pumpkins in here. So I got 30 in there. I can make 3 pumpkin pies with that. I got a lot of stuff in there. I can, food for days. They're not seeding yet. This one is. We're living off of potatoes at the moment, so we might as well keep harvesting them for the time being. Eventually, I pretty much won't be harvesting this stuff. It's more cosmetic than anything. And these things here will be ripped up and replaced with ferns. I'll probably move the sugarcane all the way onto this line here or something like that. So I'll have wheat, soy, sugar, and the rest will be ferns. Okay, so what do I need? I need a passive vent. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Passive vent, and I need to go and evacuate that new area that we've just created. Okay, there we go. And, oh, I should have had this running the whole time. Okay, well, we'll do that now. And while we're here, we're going to empty our waste tanks as well. So, blah, blah, blah. Open, open, open. And we've got one more to do as well. Close, close, close. Let's switch this one out for that one. Close these two. Open this one. Yeah, I'm going to create a waste tank emptying station somewhere so I can just empty my waste tanks without doing this, and I can change this airlock to an automatic airlock, which is something I prefer. Maybe I might put them on this wall here, actually, make use of this wall space. Yeah, I'm going to put lockers along here, I think. I could do waste tank emptying on this wall here, so I come through here and I just shove my waste tanks here, something like that. These lockers are not going to be here, obviously. We have to move all this junk and rip all these things up. And I'm thinking I'm going to have these lockers here actually vertical, because horizontally they don't fit in. They don't quite fit. So all our spare food is here in case of emergency. We don't have spare water though. Don't have spare water yet. We'll just grab these things, and yeah, so basically I want them just along the line like this, and I'll just have a whole long line of vertical lockers like that. These can stay horizontal. They look fine horizontal as they are. And there's going to be a wall, no, there's going to be a door here and a wall there. So all this has to be moved. I've got a lot of junk to move around. All this stuff and this stuff is actually going to be moved upstairs. We're going to make a whatever it's called. We're going to make a recycler and a centrifuge just for all that, just for random junk that I'm not using anymore. Passive vent. Where's all my iron? There's iron here. There's a 500. There's iron in there as well. So let's, yeah, I thought I left some iron here. Okie dokie. And loop, loop. And vent. Passive vent, please. And once we evacuate that new section out, I'm going to want all my iron in the other machine so I can make centrifuges, and probably I don't need a recycler. One recycler can handle a lot. It's just the centrifuges that are, oh, no one saw that. They never happened. That never happened. I could make more walls, actually. I would like some flat walls. Let's That's 10. There's 20 flat walls. We'll do that. And okie dokie, walls, flat walls. Because remember, I want to put flat walls down there all the way along. Oh, I forgot to get some wheat and some soy. Oh, I didn't check how much he wanted anyway, so yeah, we'll check that out later. 3 sheets. Well, they can combine with those. And yep, let's get back to this task here and see if we can get a big space emptied out. I got one extra plastic here. Maybe I should put this door in place. Do I really want this thing here? And I can't put a door in place if this thing is here. I might need to change this logic a bit. I don't want this thing here. So whatever chips are underneath here, so just the one compare unit. Okay, I have to reset a bunch of logic to do that, but I can move this chip somewhere else. It's okay. I can move into that gap right there, and then we can shove a door here. So later on, not important. What is important is we have another load on. There we go. It's producing hydrogen for us. Let's have a look. All good. This thing's turned off. The system's working. It's just producing hydrogen slowly for us. Biomass down to 244. I really do want this system to clear of biomass. I might not shove the next bunch in there between episodes because I want to be able to rip up. Yeah, I'm going to want to rip up some of this stuff. That's going to stay there. I want to rip up one of these bottom lines and have a splitter that splits off into the other centrifuges. Do I have any copper? I've got a 500 stack of copper and 132. We'll use the 132. And okie dokie. There we go. Well, and yeah. So we've got iron, we've got copper, and we can make our 2 extra centrifuges that we need. Well, we'll just make one at a time for now. There's some flat walls. Yeah, we'll take them with us. We'll flat wall the area down there while we're at it. Yeah, these tanks will be used very soon. I keep saying that, and they keep not being used. Oh, I've got 35 iron in here. Okay, anyway, let's get evacuating out get that next section evacuated out. That's what I wanted to do. We can take the flat walls with us. Oh, we need sheets as well. Oh no, the sheets are here. Okay, we're good. We got everything we need. And the other thing we want to do is this landing pad. We want to rip it up and put it back down again. Oh, this is why I should sell. Okay, I know what to do. We're going to duck out here, and we're just going to check what he wants exactly. 25 soy, 18 wheat. Okay, we can do that. We have to go back in and get it. I forgot to grab it last time I was in my greenhouse. I might just chuck these flat walls right here now. And, oh, do I want them a different color? I don't know if I want them to be white. Maybe I want them a different color. I don't know. We can change it later. It's not a big deal. Okay, and we'll do that. We'll leave those there. We'll grab these. Oh, there's still a ledge here. It's not a very big one, but it was a much larger one a second ago. But okay, that's not too bad. Let's get this thing evacuating, then we'll come out for the, what was it? 25 soy and 18 wheat, I think. We can double check it before we leave. What am I doing? Dummy. Put this down. There we go. And then we can plastic this. We can hit this button here, and we can start evacuating this new section out. Is it evacuating? Is there a hole in here somewhere? I can't actually drill this stuff up. I already tried. It won't disappear. Once I rip up the frames, it will though. But none of this stuff can be drilled. It's kind of bugged terrain. Yeah, the pressure in here is dropping. It's taking its time, but it's dropping. I have to leave this area though, which means I'm going to open it up and unfortunately, fill it back up with gas again. But there we go. Yeah, so what do we need exactly? What exactly am I going to do here? I would like this section to go all the way down to the bottom. So definitely want to put a wall here, I think. And I don't think we want the wall to go all the way. So what I'll do is I'll go as far as here. Like that. And we'll have a wall go up like this. There's a frame right there. Kind of wish I went one more space, but that's okay. We'll do it that way. Doesn't matter. I can change it later if I need to. And we'll have this go down like this. Okay, that helps. We're still nowhere near. I have to wall the underside of this box, but I can't do that until I change my communications array. And I'm not going to change the communications until I get rid of that trader. I'm not going to get rid of the trader until I give him the wheat and the soy. So yeah, there's a chain of conditions there that need to be put in place before I can finish this box. But we're making good progress on it. I don't think I've got nowhere near enough plastic, because if you think about it, that's a 9x9, which is 81. I need 81 walls and 162 plastic to get the entire underside of that thing done. Although a few of them are done, I think, already, but not many. But at the very least, we'll get this outside section done. But more silicon required. Okay, cool. And almost there. Let's fly through.
Hydration critical.
Didn't I just drink? Why is it critical already? And there we go. We've created a giant box here. And yeah, and there's also going to be a floor underneath the bottom as well, underneath that top there as well. So I need double. I need like 62. Sorry, 162 walls, and then 324 plastic. So yeah, nowhere near. But what we can do is we can wall the underside of the ones that don't have frames on them. So we can one day get these things in place. Okay, look. It's more just a case of get as much done as I can, and then I won't have a huge job ahead of me next time when I'm ready to finish this. Okay. There we go. That's done.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. It's okay. We're on top of that. And okay, cool. Oh, plastic. You see what I mean? The plastic is a problem. And
Jetpack low.
that oh, going through jetpacks so fast.
Jetpack low.
Yeah. I'm dealing with it. Okay, that's fine. Now let's get out of here somehow, someday. We'll go through here. Yeah, okay, cool. And there we go.
Jetpack low.
Jetpack's fine. As long as I've got enough jetpack to get back to my jetpack refueling station, all is well. And blah.
Jetpack critical.
It's fine. We're on top of it. It's all good. Oh gosh. Oh god, that was dangerous. I was a bit nonchalant about that. Okay, and I also want to work on this system up here as well. This is not anywhere near complete. So I got a lot to do there. And this radar dish needs a new home as well. I might put it up on the roof here somewhere. On this corner here maybe. Oh, but then I have to run this cable. I chose this spot because it was right next to where I was setting up my communications. I have to decide what to do with that. Okay, another time. We could, yeah, we can't change any of that stuff until I get rid of the trader. So let's get rid of him. It was 18 wheat, 25 soy, I believe. I think. I hope. Unless my memory is really bad. Let's put these walls back in here. But you see walls, plastic. I've used it all up, basically. There's the flat walls. I might. I'm thinking of flat walling the underside of this actually. Even though I'm not ready to flat wall it, I just want to. I don't know. It depends where I want to dig it up. I think when I dig up my frames, there might be a problem. I would like to get this door in place. Yeah. Do I have any doors? No. Well, let's go make a door. Iron and copper is in here. So door. Okay, kit door. I want to just make it so that if the frames that I rip up release gases, that they're trying to evacuate it out from the smallest space possible. Okay, and okay, there's my centrifuge. That's going to get set up very soon. How are we looking on these things? Yeah, still 244. Can I put a wall here? No, I can't. I'd have to. Yeah, there's a big problem. Can I put a manual hatch there? I can, but they're a problem. Maybe I move all these lockers all the way to the very edge or close to the edge, and then I can shove a door here or a manual hatch here anyway. The logic's in the way, but it looks like I can actually chuck a manual hatch there, and I'll get it sliding that way. Okay, that slides to the right. That slides to the left. Okay, yeah, so we need another door. Let's get that right now. Hurry up, door, hurry up. And then I'll start on a second centrifuge. And we'll have 3 centrifuges for our greenhouse system. Centrifuge. There we go. I'm going to need a lot more of these centrifuges anyway, so not really a big deal. But, okay, so we're going to put a door here. And we'll make it a composite door. We'll put it like that. And we're going to put a manual hatch there. Okay, let's move these lockers across. Well, we'll chuck our paint in here for now. I could make all these vertical lockers as well, which I might do because it's easier for fitting lockers in space-wise. I can carry more with me than just 2 at a time. I don't know why I'm doing it 2 at a time. And blah, and oh dear. Okay. Okay, so let's get these lockers ripped up, but let's be careful and not rip up the wall behind it by accident. That would be very bad. There we go. Because if I move everything across one, yeah, it'll go there. Will that interfere with the door? If I have a door here, and I have the lockers go all the way up to the door like this, I don't think it will. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, actually, we will leave them horizontal. I think it looks better horizontal. If I make it a composite door, it's going to interfere with the button. Unless I have the composite door. Oh no, it doesn't matter which way the composite door is. It kind of like the way that this thing here interferes with this button. It's going to look like this, which is very annoying. I actually do intend to do something with these lockers. It's not going to be like this permanently. This is just how it's being useful for the time being. But if I do it like this, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I can change in the vertical lockers later if I need to. Okay, and yeah. Oh, this is so dangerous. You can accidentally... Okay, if I do it like this, it's better. Less likely to accidentally rip up the wall. There we go. And... Cool. Oopsies. There we go. Oh, let's just hope they're not all upside down, because that would be very annoying if they are. That would really drive me crazy. Oh my god. Why, game? Why? They're all upside down. Every single one of them is upside down. Ah! You know what? I'll change that. What just happened then? Okay, I tried to paint it. I'm going to change those later on and make them the right way around. Right now is
Health low.
not my priority. This thing here is what I want right now. And yeah, we're going to put a manual hatch here. That will go... Which way will that go? It's hard to tell. That's got the frame. No, that's got the frame. I still can't tell. Even after all this time, I can't tell which way the door swings. I think I would have learnt my lesson by now, but apparently not. And there we go. Okay, cool. So, okay, manual hatch there. So when I rip up the floor down here, we've got a confined space, so the gas won't, the gas will evacuate much more quickly. It's just this door here, and this is a composite door. We need plastic for this. Let's put these away. It's just one plastic and one glass. Oh, where's my silicon? I got 16 silicon left. I'm about to spend two of it on a bit of glass. And boop, there we go. We'll grab not that. We'll grab that. Okie dokie. And now we'll do this welding plastic, as absurd as that is. It always drives me crazy when I make these doors and I weld plastic. Let's there we go. And we'll get it connected up to cable line. I did want to put a locker here though. Okay. Let's go around like this and out like this. I probably want to change this as well, but another time. So now let's just get it working. There we go. We got a button door. Once I get lockers in here, I'll put these last two flat walls in place as well. Okay, so we've got a space that we can cordon off like this. There we go. And then when I rip up this frame, we'll be looking good. I'll give it a bit more time to evacuate before I do that. And yeah, I've got to change all those lockers. Okay, so I do want to rip up that thing. I do need the food to sell to the guy first. These two things here are going to go in there. I might just leave them in the middle of the floor here so I don't forget about them. Yeah, we've got junk all over the place. How's our cooling system looking? 38.2 degrees. It's slowly getting there. It's slowly getting there. But the next storm will mess it up again. But what I'm looking at is that once it gets to 30 megapascals, the overflow is going into my greenhouse. And I'll set that up. I've got an idea in mind as to how I'm going to set it up so that the gas still passes along, but there'll be no pollutants in there when the transfers happen. So I've got something. Let's just put it that way. I've got something in mind. Okay, well, let's go get the missing plants that the trader wants. Okay, and this thing should be done by now, which it is. Cool. We'll switch it out for this one here. We'll empty those two waste tanks on our way out. Let's just top up our food. We are dying, so getting a bit of water in us would be a nice idea. 23% sounds good. Have we got any seeds? Yes. And no. Yep. And yep. Okay. There we go. I think I've got another... How many is it? 20 pumpkins in here? 8, 11, 20 pumpkins. There's 2 more pumpkin pies I can make with that. Are these things seeded? No. What about these things? Yes. Corn seeds is something that I was lacking, if I remember correctly. 4, 5, 6. I think I had 9 corn seeds.
Hydration critical.
And I need 1. I got plenty of corn here. Some very damaged corn. Let's replant my corn. I can make corn soup with this stuff if I want to. I'll deal with this mess later on. The corn seeds, I think it was 9. I think now all I need is a cocoa seed, and there we go. I've got my spare seed depository all set up and and the way I want. I just have to place them in a safer location. These are all ready for me to harvest them all and put them in. We got plenty of soy here. We got plenty of wheat. Now he wanted 25 soy. Well, yeah, we've got exactly 25 there, so we'll take that out. And he wants 18 wheat. I've only got 5. Okay, this wheat isn't seeding yet, does it? Isn't it? But we can go ahead and take a few of these. I think he wanted 18. I think I just need 5 more. Oh, this one's seeded. Fantastic. I should have checked all of these. Okay. Good timing, plants. I'm just about to sell a bunch of you. Normally I wouldn't harvest on screen, but right now he wants wheat. Okay, and we'll get the others later. How much wheat did I have? I think it was 5. Yeah, there's 5. Let's get another 13 in there. Cool. And we'll sell all that to the trader. And I'll harvest the rest of these later. These will seed very soon. These will seed soon. By the time next episode rolls around, I will have harvested all of that stuff down there. And I'm sure, I know, I've got wheatgrass ready to go. Switchgrass ready to go. Why do I keep calling it wheatgrass? Switchgrass. Up we go. Let's get this thing here. And grab the seed. And we'll empty our waste tanks. Bloop, bloop. Open, open. Close, close. One of my suit is empty as well. That's good. And you, my friend, wanted some of this and some of this. We'll close this as well while we're at it. And there we go. We've got 10 corn seeds. The only thing we don't have 10 of is the cocoa. And everything else, we have a secret stash of them to rebuild if calamity occurs. We just don't have any spare water. We can't spare the water to have spare water. This is becoming a problem, actually. I'm going to switch this valve off and get the pollutants out. I think we're going to have to transfer CO2 into our CO2 system. Everything else, of course, is amazing. Those pressures are fine. This is slowly settling down, but I'm about to wreck it again, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to sell those plants. What else are we going to do? I'll put these here for now. I should have grabbed my... I'll grab it right now. Grab my oxygen tank while I'm at it. I forgot to grab it on the way out. We have to wait for this, unfortunately. Well, while I'm at it, I'll empty this thing here. There we go. All good. Okie dokie. Out we go. I'm not forgetting anything, I hope. Yeah. And you, buddy, I've bought your eggs. I put them in the fridge. I have to put them in the oven. I'll do that between episodes. 18 wheat. There we go. And 25 soy. There you go. And wow, I've now got 1,100 credits. I could buy eggs for a very long time. Okay, rack off, buddy. And now, yeah, I need silicon, definitely. Is there any silicon nearby? Is that silicon or is that silver? Looks like silver from here. I don't know. I can't really tell. A lot of silver around. Okay, now with regards to this this thing here, what I've done is, oh, I don't want that one. Oh, a wrench. Where? I was thinking I'm going to create a pattern on here down these lines. So I put frames underneath all of these. And there we go. And I don't know, just some solid lines will make it look nice, I think. There's quite a few ways you could do this. Did I forget to drink? I forgot to drink. Doesn't matter. Almost at the end of the episode anyway. And okay.
Health low.
So what I can do with this is you can do something like that or this. You can have all different lines there. I was thinking just something like that. I should have, yeah. And basically when you then go and weld these, oh, they're solid? I thought they were going to make a nice pattern, but they're just solid. Maybe this is not so good. I don't know. We'll do all of them and then we'll find out afterwards if that's a good pattern or not. There we go. Oh, I want to do the same with these. What do you mean null reference error? What error? Silly game. Blah, this may look really ugly. This may not be good, or maybe I have to complete them all before they start doing their thing. Well, let's weld all these and have a see if once I complete it, if the things light up in order or not. Maybe I should have put them all in place first. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, see that? Look. Yeah, they're all pointing into the middle like that in a pattern. So once I do all of them, they'll all be pointing to that middle section. Alternatively, I could have rings that go around, and the ring starts out here, and the ring just works its way towards the middle. That's also a possibility as well. I don't know. We'll keep with this pattern for now and have a look at it and decide afterwards whether I want to change it or not. If I do change it, I might change it between episodes. That might be the play. So, next episode you'll have a look and see a different pattern on the thing. I just want to decide how I want it to look, because once I rip up those frames under here and I put walls in its place, I can't really change it anymore. So I have to decide this now. What's my what's it going to look like, basically? Oh, ran out of power. Whoopsies. Okay, I'm out of range of my... I'm out of range. Let's put it that way. Where is it? There we go. I'm going to need more battery power for this, I think. Let's switch that out. There we go. Get a fresh battery in there. And back to what I was doing. And we want this one to be like that. I think getting these right now makes a lot of sense, since I've got the pattern in place already. Okay, loop, look, look. And we'll find out in a second if this looks any good or not. I'm not liking it, honestly. Honestly, I'm not liking it, but we'll find out very soon. Waste tank caution, that's not a problem. We've got tons of those. Okay, so any second now we'll know. Okay, that's what my landing pad looks like. So let's go up. That's pretty good. Oh, come on. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think we're just going to leave it like that. I think that's going to be the play. We'll just have it do this. I don't know. I'll have time to decide next episode, I think. What I need to do, though, is I need to get underneath here. I'm not going to do this now. I'm just going to, yeah. I'm going to have to get underneath here, rip up the rest of these frames, and chuck all the walls in place. And then I can start evacuating this gigantic box here. I don't think I have enough plastic to do the little bits that need doing. I don't know. We'll grab our plastic and walls right now anyway, and we'll find out. Oh, there's a storm coming. Okay, well, during the storm, you'll find out. I mean, yeah, after the storm, we'll have a look at it. Okay, so if we just 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 12 plastic gone. Okay, I think we've done... No, we haven't done enough. I've got enough for 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and I don't know. Oh, not that one. This one. 4. Yeah. And unfortunately, we have to do the rest later. Yeah, well, that's supposed to be plasticked. And that's supposed to be plasticked. Oh, what happened here? Oh, one of these isn't welded. Okay, we got to do that as well. Oh, I haven't plasticked that either. Okay, well, we'll grab another one of these. We'll plastic that. We'll go out through this side. Welding this is actually difficult because we can't get a solid foothold anywhere. I need another steel sheet, obviously. I can get that now. Okay, and yeah, how on earth am I going to weld this without killing myself by accident? What if I just stand right back? And if I do get a big whoosh of air, it'll just push me harmlessly out here. Okay, it looks like it's fine. Okay, now I can, once I have the plastic, I can open up that gigantic box and we'll be fine. And I need a lot more plastic anyway for all of this, and more walls, more everything. Oh, they're flat walls. Okay, well, we'll deal with those later. Okay, cool. And now I should be in range of my Omni charger, so these batteries will charge back up again. Oh, there, yeah. One of them's already done. And we've got, 600 seconds. Okay, plenty of time until the storm. The last thing I did was I emptied the... Yeah, this is completely emptied of pollutants. There's pollutants in there, but because I pulled that, all the pollutants have liquefied out. We need more CO2. Yeah, we're at 6,600. We're ripping through that CO2 so fast. And it's just a case of let's send some CO2 across into here.
Health critical.
It's a lot of CO2 I'm putting in there. That's probably enough to last us for quite some time. I can't wait to automate this process. But I want more gas in my system first. That's enough. That's fine. We got 32,000 moles of CO2. Well, not entirely CO2, but there's a lot of CO2 now. I think our greenhouse will be fine for the time being. I need to get a nitrogen meter up here as well, because one thing I can't do at the moment is see what my nitrogen levels are like. They're actually just pulling nitrogen out of my greenhouse when excess nitrogen gets in there. And when I get the composter up and running, this thing's going to start filling with nitrogen like crazy as well. Of course, I have this system off all the time. I'm not composting because we can't spare the water. Next episode, we're going to rip this up and we're going to put down the extra centrifuges, and we're going to find a way to run these things down into the extra centrifuges. We're going to run chutes up into here. One arc furnace should be able to handle 3 centrifuges, no problem. One recycler should be fine as well to handle everything. It's just a case of getting those centrifuges and the floor below us. So that's what I'm hoping to do next episode. We do have a storm coming in, and we have a cooling system that's about to be totally wrecked. Do I have any water that's currently awaiting cooling? Yeah, I got more than 4.4 and a quarter liters of water that's slowly cooling down. I might, uh, yeah, I might wait. The storm is not going to fill us up, so I might wait until that water goes through before I flood gas in here and wreck my cooling system again. Um, yeah, we got less than 28 liters now. Okay, anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you're still enjoying the series, and of course, come back and see what's going to happen next. And of course, bye for now.